What is up guys, my name is Edward Lee. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a videographer and this channel is all about filmmaking and the creative process. In this video, I want to talk about the importance of having a good lighting setup for your YouTube videos. Also, what I use to light this setup right here. By no means am I a pro, but I want to share with you guys the tips that I use in order to achieve this look. So the first thing I consider is whether I'm shooting during the daytime or nighttime. Oftentimes when people are shooting these YouTube videos, they're in a room that has a window. This window, depending on what time of day it is, can have a big impact on what the lighting looks like inside when you're filming. So for example, if it's really bright outside, it's gonna be harder to match the lighting inside of the room versus if it's nighttime and you're using key lights like I am. It's a lot easier to control the lighting the way you want to, because when you're shooting during the daytime, the sun is setting and the lighting is changing as you record. The reason why I shoot at night though is because I mess up too many times and I actually record for a long period of time until I get the take properly, and I end up just burning daylight, and now the lighting is different from when I first. So the second thing that I think is the most important when filming your YouTube videos in terms of lighting is having a good key light. The key light is super important in my opinion. It's the most important light to have when setting up or preparing how your YouTube setup is gonna look, just because it's the main light that's gonna be lighting your face, and you wanna make sure it's not a harsh light and it has good diffusion. So as you can tell, this light is pretty soft on my face. It's a Falconized 18XT LED light panel. I really enjoy it just because you can crank it to be super bright. As you can see, I can get it to go this bright. Obviously it's way too bright, but we're gonna get it down to like right there. So I really enjoy this light. I know a lot of people use the Aputure 120D with the light dome. That's also a really good light. Depending on what your budget is, there's a lot of soft lights that you can use out there as a key light. Third piece of lighting that I think will make your YouTube setup much better is actually practical lighting. So practical lighting are these things that you see in the background right here, are the blue light and the orange light along with the white light above me. So what you call these in the filmmaking space is practical lighting. What that means is it's lighting that's not actually used to light the space or light the subject, but it's just merely there to make the visuals look more appealing. So now that you guys know how I'm lighting this scene right now in this room, I want to let you guys know that's not about the camera that you own. More oftentimes than not, it's the lighting that you're using. Disclaimer, I'm shooting on a Sony a7 Mark III, and a lot of times people are saying, hey, how do you achieve that look? Or I want to get the newest camera that just came out. But the first thing I always say is, what are you using to light your situation or light your scenario? Because more oftentimes than not, that's what's causing your footage to look bad. And so what I'm gonna do right now is actually turn off the key light, turn off all the practical lighting, and turn on the room light, which is what some people do to film their videos, and see what difference it makes. So let's do that right now. Oh man. Okay, so as you guys can tell, it's actually having a hard time focusing because the lighting is so bad. So let me boost up the ISO in the camera to show you guys what this looks like. I'm using the room light now. So you guys are looking right now at the Sony a7 Mark III at 5000 ISO in literally the same situation, just without the key light and the practical lighting. And I'm now using the room light, which is what a lot of people use to film their videos. And that's the difference that it makes. It's actually crazy. Like, this lighting is just ham. All right, we're gonna go back to the good lighting. All right, let's go. Back to the good lighting setup. I hope you guys can tell the difference, obviously, when you're using something like a room light that's on your ceiling versus having a good key light and some practical lighting. The reason why I wanted to really make this video was just because a lot of times people see the videos they see on YouTube of all these people with their cool YouTube spaces with awesome, setups. I'm telling you, usually what makes it look so cool is the lighting. And it's really important that you have good lighting and not just a crazy good camera, because even the best camera can't make a scene look good with crappy lighting. So make sure you're not overthinking about that new camera that just came out, and start thinking about how you can improve your lighting setup with the current camera that you own. There actually are a couple other lighting tactics that you could use other than just the key light, which I could talk about in a different video, but hope you guys enjoyed this one. Like this video if you haven't already, it'll be much appreciated. And subscribe obviously if you haven't. I'll see you guys in the next one, and until then, keep chasing your passions.